What's up, Cyclones? Chris Williams here with CycloneFanatic.com with another video blog. Today, this one brought to us by our good friends at Planet Sub. I stopped into Planet Sub last Friday. The place was absolutely jam-packed in Ames. Met Barb, the owner, and she hooked me up with the buffalo chicken. Awesome. That's my Planet Sub tip of the day for you. Go get the buffalo chicken. It was amazing, and that's at Planet Sub. It's right across the street from Lake Laverne and Ames on Lincoln Way. All right, let's talk a little Cyclones now. Hope you've enjoyed our new website at CycloneFanatic.com. Don't want to call it new website, just new look to it. We're going to bring you some new content each and every week. It's an exciting time to be a Cyclone fan right now, everyone. I know everybody's a little bit down. The progress of the football team has stalled a little bit after that Nebraska win. Everybody was pretty pumped up, a couple straight losses. But here's the deal. I know the offense has looked bland. They've looked bad lately. It has not been a positive output for the offense. But keep in mind, you're facing two of the worst teams in the league the next 2 weeks. I mean, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid here. I honestly believe Iowa State could still be 7-5. I mean, 7-5. Most of you, not all of you, I'm sure would have taken that at the beginning of the year. I pegged Iowa State 5-7 at the beginning of the year. I thought at one point they might only win 4 games. They can still go 7-5. Keep that in mind. Be happy with what you have at this point in time, and hopefully the Cyclones will go out and beat up on Colorado come Saturday. Now, really talking football at this point in time, it's a big deal because the Cyclones could be bowl eligible, but everybody is talking Harrison Barnes at this point in time, the top-ranked prospect in the country in men's basketball, going to be making his decision come Friday. I'll be there. I'll be logged on to the website, and I'm sure all of you will be watching as well, as it's going to be on live national television. Such an interesting story. This whole Barnes recruitment, I remember him as a freshman at Ames High School. I was doing some work for the Ames Tribune at the time, covering a few of his games, and you're like, oh, that kid has some potential. I think so. He's blown up into not only a fine basketball player, but a fine young man. And one of the 6 schools that lands him on Friday is going to be blessed as far as the basketball program goes, but their community as well. Where is he going to go? I don't know. Really, no one knows. Harrison and his mother Shirley have done such a fine job with this recruitment, keeping it clean. It's really anybody's ball game at this point in time. The experts are all out there. It sounds like North Carolina and Iowa State might be the front runners. Who knows? I thought I had a pretty good lead on this thing a couple months ago, but the closer this thing gets, and this is what I said last week, I'm just being honest with you here, guys. The closer this thing gets, the more optimistic I am for Iowa State, but all that is my gut, though. And my gut was wrong. I thought that the Clones beat Iowa State, or Oklahoma State this past Saturday, and that sure didn't happen. I don't know. I know a lot of you are looking to me for answers on this Harrison Barnes thing. I just don't know. And I think that makes this whole thing even more exciting. Not the fact that Chris Williams didn't know, but the fact that nobody does. And ESPN is going to broadcast it to the world. This could go down as one of the great moments in Iowa State history. It could. And it could go down as just a regular Friday afternoon as well. I don't know. All I know is when he does make his decision, positive or negative, I just want all you to keep in mind he's still an 18-year-old kid. I don't want to have to log on to the website from Hilton Coliseum that night and see swearing going on towards him if he doesn't pick the Clones. Nothing like that. He's an 18-year-old. Pretty much sums things up. He's a classy kid. He comes a great mother, and I think we're all in the end going to root for Harrison Barnes no matter where he goes. I know that'd be hard if he ends up at one of the Big 12 schools, but just my gut feeling, which obviously hasn't been very credible lately, but I'm the first one to admit that. Thanks for watching here. It's going to be a fun and interesting next week at CycloneFanatic.com for all of the Cyclone Nation. I know it's rough when you get beat like the Clones did last Saturday, but it's a good time to be a Cyclone. I mean, 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Since I've covered the team, there's never been this much excitement around a basketball season. The Wrestlers are going to be one of the top teams in the country. Volleyball is one of the top teams in the country. Bill Fennelly, have you seen the group of youngsters that he's got right now? Impressive. It's a good time to be an Iowa State Cyclone fan. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. I'm Chris Williams for CycloneFanatic.com.